Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As I said before in my last two videos, I am mass recording. That's why I'm in the same t-shirt. I'm not gross, I promise. I've been dreading doing this video because as a extremely small YouTuber, and this is more of a hobby and something that I enjoy doing, and I don't know if and or when my channel will grow, getting a company to reach out to me and tell me that they want to send me a product for free and have me test it and make a video on it, that's it. I don't get paid. I don't make any profit. They're not sponsoring me. They simply said, hey, we want to send you our product. Please review it and make a video. This was more than 6 months ago, and obviously this is the end of the video. I will show you why I don't support this company. I will show you why I'm not a big fan of this product, given it could have been a default or a faulty product. But I'm going to insert those clips here now, and you can be the judge for yourself. Today's video is going to be a little bit different in the fact that this product I did not spend any money on. This is not sponsored, and this is not in partnership with, or they're not paying me to do this. It is a brand who reached out to me, said that they wanted to send me a product, wanted me to review it and do a video on it for them, and this is me doing said video. The product is a microdermabrasion kit, and it is by a brand called MicroGlo. I have opened this, so this isn't necessarily like a first impressions opening it and seeing it, and I'll tell you why. So opening the kit, you will get a microderm like main system here, and then it comes with different heads. Now the different heads do have numbers on them. Let me take one out here. And it does have the little number listed there. So like this is number 1. It does come with a instructional book that tells you about the different head types. So the one that is initially on it first is your grease and blackhead remover. Then you have one for very sensitive to moderate, coarse, and then one for your body and feet. It does as well come with a charger, and so that is initially why it was opened first, is I had to charge it up. It is a USB, which is nice. I am kind of over batteries, and so anything that has a cord is fantastic. So my first question was, when they emailed me, is what is microdermabrasion? I really had no knowledge on the subject. So an actual definition of it is: use a minimal abrasion instrument to gently sand your skin, removing the thicker, uneven outer layer. What microdermabrasion can do for you is improve age spots and blackheads, which I have a decent amount of blackheads, so I'm hoping for the best. Hyperpigmentation, so any patches of darkened skin. I don't necessarily have that, but I do have some dark spots left from acne, and so I'm hoping that it can help lighten those. Exfoliate your skin and resulting in a refreshed appearance. So this would be really good. This product you're only supposed to use once a week, only so then that way your skin is getting a break in between each treatment, because it can be kind of intensive. Like it says, it's removing a whole layer of like dead skin, and so leaving your face that raw, continuously doing it, if you did it every day or every other day or every couple days, that would be really bad for your skin, and you would just be constantly your face would be raw and very sensitive and wouldn't like products put on it, wouldn't want makeup put on it. So this would be a nice thing where if you're planning to go out, or you have an event, or you just want to have like a night in and a self-care day, this would be great for that. I feel like once all of your dead skin and everything is taken off, your makeup application should be dramatically better, as well as just looking at your skin, it should feel more rejuvenated and more vibrant and just healthier. It also loosens the appearance of stretch marks, so that's where it says there's one for body and feet. So if that is something that you are a little self-conscious about, you could definitely give that a try. Reduces fine lines and wrinkles. So my forehead, I have some lines here because I am very exaggerated when it comes to my talking, and that's just in my everyday conversation. When I do my makeup, it's especially hard because I don't even notice or mean to, and I'll get some creases and then I'll have to kind of go back over that last and set it as quickly as possible just to get those lines to not appear and crack my makeup. I know they're gonna still appear, but I don't want those cracks. So hopefully this will help reduce those. With age, I am getting some small lines here. I don't know how safe that would be as close to your eye, so that would be something I'd maybe research a little bit more. Reduce or eliminate enlarged pores. I don't know how many times I've just literally sat in front of my mirror and picked at my pores. Literally right in here especially, they're larger than anywhere else on my face. My chin has kind of gotten better, my forehead has gotten a little bit better, my nose has gotten a lot better, but right in here they're the largest and I hate it. So I'm crossing my fingers on that one. And then treat acne and scars left by acne. So that's actually fantastic. So that wouldn't be I wouldn't have to worry about like the dark spots. This would be the like scars almost that were left behind, but they're not really scars, they're kind of dark spots, so they're kind of like that awkward in between. So like I said, the brand is called MicroGlo and it looks like this. It is actually really pretty. I love this font. It's just so like nice and basic, as well as I really like the rose gold touches to it. The heads are tremendously easy to twist off and on depending on which head you want to put on it. So with a product like this, it is not something that you're instantly gonna see huge results. It is something where you need to continuously do it week after week. So this would be a product that it takes about 8 to 10 weeks to see more dramatic or like significant results. And so doing this once or once a month is not going to be enough. You are going to want to use this once a week, not more than that, for, like I said, 8 to 10 weeks so that you can actually see some change. The two that I'm going to be testing are going to be the grease and blackhead. So I can try to get some blackheads that have been hiding on my nose, as well as we're going to try on these pores. And I think I'm going to go ahead and start with the very sensitive. I have used blackhead vacuums before and my face has gotten like a hickey type bruise just because the suction is so strong. And I mean, if you think about it, when you have something sucking on your skin, it's bringing all that blood to the surface and it is going to leave marks. So if you have not tried a product like that before, I would definitely recommend using the very sensitive. And if you feel like it's not giving you enough and it's not leaving marks, then I would go ahead and move up to your sensitive to moderate. And then you could go ahead and if you really needed to, still, you know, no marks or anything, then move up to coarse. The body and the feet, I feel like would be very easy just to go ahead and jump into, unless like you're going vacationing and you're going to be wearing shorts or swimsuits or anything like that. That is something to keep in mind. It may leave marks. They normally don't last long. When I've used a pore vacuum in the past, it did last anywhere between a few days to, I think it fully went away after a week. And that's why something like this, that if you've not used something like this before, you do need to wait a solid week in between treatments just to give your skin time to breathe and live, and then try it again so you can try to build up those results. So the MicroGlo product itself does, like I said, I was sent this for free, not sponsored, not paid. This is my own honest review, first hands-on. I have not really heard of this brand until they reached out to me, so I was actually kind of weary and I almost didn't know if I was going to receive the product. I did. Keep in mind this is not in the United States, so it did take a little bit longer to receive than if you order something like off Amazon, but if it works that much better, it would be more worth it. So this product does retail for $113 US, but they did partner up with Afterpay. Afterpay is a program where they pull 4 interest-free payments of $39.75 every 2 weeks. So like when you get paid, so then that way you're not, if you can't afford just 113 bucks right away, you can do the bi-weekly payments interest-free, which is really cool. So then that way it just comes out of your bank account, checkings or savings, as well as no interest. So it's not like a credit card, it's better. I have used Afterpay from Morphe before, and I had a really good experience with them. Now, there is a video that you should definitely watch before using a product like this. I will link it down in the description below. So then that way you do use it the proper way, so you do get the proper results, and you don't end up having any marks or anything on your face, anything like that. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and do my first treatment on camera. My next couple treatments I am going to do off camera, but then I'm going to do a check-in and an overall review to see how the progress is coming and seeing if it's something that's worth your money and something I would recommend. But without further ado, let's start her up. So I'm just going to use my viewfinder as my mirror, so don't mind me, but I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. So I did fully charge this, and so this is very odd to me that it's not working. I actually haven't tried it since like I charged it, like I haven't used it at all. So the red blinking light does mean it's charging. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect it. So the blue is it on. So this is the blackhead and grease. I did just wash my face, no product is applied, so we're gonna go ahead and try it. I do have, yeah, it's like completely dead. So you are supposed to tighten your skin outwards and then drag. If there's any pain at all, you are being too aggressive, as well as if it's something that you're unsure about, please consult your doctor first to make sure that this is something that is okay for your skin, and make sure that because this is pulling dead skin off your face, if you are going to be outside more, make sure to use sunscreen or a sunscreen related product, like if it's built into your foundation. So let's go ahead and try it. So I do have it plugged in because it will not stay on for me. I feel like the suction is not overly bad. Like I said, I have tried a pore vacuum before, and it had different levels, and there was one level that like it was pretty bad. So I'm gonna try my nose now. So it does have 3 levels. Fun fact. So you have your basic, your medium, which is red and blue. You have a 3rd gear, and then your high, and then off. So it does say move quickly across the skin, do not hover, only pass one pass per area. So I feel like the low was definitely not enough suction for me, so I'm going to go to medium. I'm not going to go to the 3rd or 4th level yet, but I'm going to click it. We're in 2nd. I know it said only 1, but I feel like that's more related to the microderm one and not so much the blackhead one. So honestly, I don't know if that was a me thing or not, but like with my blackhead vacuum, I could definitely see the blackheads that came out. And I went all the way up to 3rd gear and I don't see anything there. That's okay. This isn't meant for that specifically. This is more of a microdermabrasion. So instead, I'm going to snap on the very sensitive, which is the number 1. Make sure it is on there. Good. So like I said, I am keeping it plugged in while I'm testing this. I'm hoping that I didn't get a defective one and have to keep it plugged in at all times. I am going to try to completely recharge it. So let's go ahead and try the, feels like sandpaper almost, or like a nail file. And so this is, like I said, on very sensitive 1 head, and I think I'm going to go to, let's go to level 2. So essentially that is it for today. My first use on camera. My face feels a little bit softer already. I did have a lot of dead skin on there just because this winter has been brutal on my skin. And so essentially all I did was pull that dead skin off. So don't mind my blemishes, which I skipped because I don't want those to completely pop open, and that would be really bad. I know it says only 1 pass per area, but I'm gonna go in here where those pores are. I'm not gonna go as deep in my forehead just because I do have this here. So when I do my next treatments, I'll make sure to go in there to try to get those like expression lines a little bit more. But I want to go right in here just to try to get my enlarged pores. So I'm gonna turn this, I'm gonna get ballsy. I'm gonna turn it on 3. And I'm only gonna go in here. So I do see more, it might just be more dead skin, but I definitely notice there's some more stuff on the head. I mean, it really does feel a little bit smoother, but I don't want that to just be like, oh, my skin should feel smoother, so it does feel smoother, like a placebo. So I am gonna use this for a few weeks, and then I'm gonna go ahead and check in and we'll see my skin difference. So, I mean, let me pull up and personal here. So I do believe, I don't know if they're just not as noticeable right now because I don't have any product on them and I'm not trying to put makeup on, but they do look a smidge, not smaller, but clearer, like almost like a little bit blurred, which, I mean, I'm praying that this does the most for me. So that is it for now. When I snap my fingers again, then you will see me in a few weeks and have my final thoughts. So I'm just doing a quick check-in. It is week 2 now that I'm getting ready to use it. After using it the first time, I did charge it fully until the lights turned off. And I went to use it today, which like a couple seconds ago, and it won't work again. But if I plugged it into a battery pack, then it will work. So I'm having the issue, I don't know if it's this one particular, but it like won't stay charged. And what little charge it does receive seems like dies like so quickly. And so that's kind of a disappointment to me. But I am gonna go ahead and do the blackhead and then do the microderm. So this is my pores up close and personal. I do have a little acne down there that we're gonna try to hit, but I mean, my pores are pretty big still. So we'll see if we can't work on that a little. So again, I used it the way that I was supposed to. However, I did go over my pores a little bit more. I feel like it's not doing as much as I want it to, and I'm not quite sure if it's user error or if it's the device. Again, they feel kind of smooth, almost blurred, but I don't feel like the size has gotten any smaller. And it is kind of inconvenient to have it plugged in, which, I mean, if I do it with 2 hands, one hand holds the microderm and one hand holds the portable charger, so it's not the worst, but I just feel like it's really inconvenient. So week 2, I mean, kind of the same as last time. So I guess we'll keep going. So now that you've watched those and semi-experienced what I experienced, you will see why the MicroGlo dermabrasion kit is not really for me. I don't know if the first initial use was more of a exciting factor for me or not, and I obviously didn't get to use it enough and to their full like planned extent, because I'm sorry, but holding a portable battery up with this while I'm using it is not exactly idealistic. Mine did not hold a charge. Mine did not want to work without being plugged in. I could have used a longer cord. I could have ordered one and done it that way, but I feel like I shouldn't have to. That's not how the product was designed. It's It's very sad and very unfortunate, but I'm gonna have to give this a hard pass. I wanted to support a company who looked at me and said, even though you're a small company, we want to send you a product that's $100+ and try it out and make a video. And I really want to root for the little guy, like the littler brands, but unfortunately, when a product doesn't work, I can't do that. So this is my video. I'm probably almost a year late by now. Like, I don't even know how long it's been when they first emailed me and asked me for my address to send it to me. Which, I will say, they didn't even charge me for shipping. Some brands are like, oh, I'll send you a product for free, but you have to pay $20 for shipping. Are you out of your mind? No. Like, I don't care then. So, thank you, MicroGlo, for the opportunity and sending me your product. But due to it not working, I don't know if that was just mine or if that's all of them. It's a pass from me. Links are down in the description. Hit subscribe if you haven't. Like this video for more content. And until next time, guys.